thought it was
Like
bass.
the who guides you, you bring us beside
Yeah, that's a good one.
light up the dark.
Let's go fishing. Let's go fishing. I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission. It's so pretty, I'd sure hate to waste this chance. We'll find us a shady little spot, not too cool, not too high.
Another beautiful morning, guys, on Lake Okeechobee. I put in, like I said, my party didn't show up, so I went ahead down and put in and done a little trolling, jigging, and shinering. But I didn't do that good this morning, guys. I caught a few, but and I didn't see anybody tear them up down there. So it's kind of peaked down there a little bit. But it'll get good again. They'll move in and warm up, and they'll start hitting again. And of course, I hear guys catching 50, 60, you know. So they're still hitting. You just got to find them. And I'm not running around looking for them unless I've got somebody in there that I have a party in there to go fishing for. Then I'll work at it. But if I don't, you know, I go somewhere. If they bite, they bite. If they don't, they don't. I don't start running all over the country because I don't need none. I don't need them. I don't need them that bad. But yeah, I just like catching fish, you know. But yeah, you can see ain't a bit of wind blowing. I mean, it's just cloudy a little bit, overcast. You'd have thought the fish was hitting real good, but they wasn't. But then, like I said, I talked to other guys who was up around up farther north, up and around Simi River and stuff. They were getting their limit and then some. So I'll probably go in there, pull in there, and try it some tomorrow. Rumor is they got the grant to put a new ramp in down there at Indian Prairie and put a dock in there. So that'll really make it nice because it's in bad shape. Morning, guys. My party didn't show up again this morning. Supposed to have 3 guys, 3 women, do something. They didn't show up, so I'm just going to go out here and fling it a little bit and try out some new baits and see if I can catch some. But you know, guys, if you're not going to come, I'd appreciate it if me and there at the shop, call somebody at the shop and tell them you can't make it, because it kind of makes it a little bit better for us, because we get up, like I said, prepare and get ready to go. So, but that's all right. But if you would, just kind of give a call there at the shop or call me and tell me you can't make it. So, but anyhow, I'm gonna put some poles out and troll like I always do, and I might jig a little bit today. I've got some new jigging rods Mafia come out with, and I just get them untangled here. Mafia come out with these 8-footers, and I'm gonna jig with it a little bit today and see how I do. I really like these Mafia rods there, guys. I can't say enough about them. I mean, for trolling and jigging, and these old boys, they crappie fish. They know what we want. You know what I'm saying? They know what we that do the speck fishing want. So, but anyhow, let's quit talking and start catching fish. What do you think, Lynn? Got my trusty Winnie dog with me this morning. She was happy they didn't show up, because she got to go. I mean, I went back and got her. All right, I got them out, guys. Don't we, Winnie? Got them out. See if we can catch one now. I'm gonna sit down here and relax with the old Winnie dog. But anyhow, I'll tell you what happened to me the other day. There, slow this thing down a little bit. You only go about 1 mile an hour. There's no wind at all this morning, man, which is a good thing, because I don't really want to fight the wind. Like I said, the people didn't show up this morning, which I don't care. I'm still going to fish. You know, I had everything in there. But the other day we was out here trolling. I was trolling with 3 guys, and they were crappie fishermen and from up north. And I put out 8 poles. I put 3 in both back and 6, and I put a couple up here for the other guy. And there was one guy on the right side there, and he was catching all the fish. I mean, he was wearing them out, and that was when they was in here. They were good fish. I mean, they just come out of the lake. But they only stayed a couple of days, and then went right back out to the lake because this water dropping and the moon thing going on. Like I always say, that backside of the moon's always tough. But anyway, this guy was wearing them out. I mean, he's bringing them in. They were big fish. I mean, 11, 12, some of them 13 inches long, crappie. Nobody else was catching any. Them other 2 guys, they had all pulled up. Well, I always preach, you know, put your pole right close to the water, the tip of your pole right close to the water. But this guy, he was back here, and I thought, nah, he had one right straight in the air. Had one of these Mafia rods right straight in the air. And he was catching all the fish. And I thought, nah, it's a fluke. Well, after he caught about the fourth one, kind of light bulb went off, you know. And I said, told the other guy, I said, raise your poles up in the air. Well, what it done is when that sun came out in the afternoon, the fish had raised up. With a little bit warmer water, you know, that cold water. We raised them all up. We brought them all up. Shoot, it was game on then, guys. All them guys were catching them. We ended up, I don't know, about 50, between 40 and 50, and they were all big. Didn't come back the next day. Come back yesterday. They weren't here. They weren't here like it was. Like I'm down here this morning. This is Friday. And they weren't here. They had done their thing and went back out to the lake. And plus, like I said, they're dropping this lake. They're really dropping this lake down. And them fish I always say they get into survival mode. They'll pull off the bank and they'll come back, they'll do their thing. And when that water's dropping, and get out of Dodge, you might say, they'll go back out to the lake, because you know a lot of these guys aren't catching them on the bank like it was in years going past, because they're dropping this lake so fast. And you get that combination of that and the cold weather. We got another cold spell coming here in about a Sunday, I think. This is Friday, Sunday. We got another cold spell coming, and it just makes it tough. It really does. Every year's different. Every year's different catching fish. I don't care where you're at. You can't more or less count on what happened last year or even yesterday on Lake Okeechobee. I'm not kidding you. It just changes every day. I mean, you got to kind of try to figure them out every day. Very seldom you can go out there every day and just knock tar out of them, because they change every day, especially with all the variations of the water and the moon and the weather and January time of year. But yeah, you just got to try to adapt, you might say. And sometimes I don't adapt. Sometimes I don't catch nothing, which might be one of them days, because I've already went half mile and I had a hit on trolling. So if I don't do very good trolling here, I'm going to pull them in, then I'm going to go out on the lake and take my Mafia rod and go out there and jig a little bit, you know. But hopefully I can catch them trolling, because you guys know how much I like trolling for them. So that's my old trout days. I used to troll for trout up in West Virginia, in the lakes up there. Of course, they were stock trout. And then I used to go to Canada and troll for muskies. And I always enjoyed trolling because if you cast, it gets old. But this way here, you can cover a lot of territory, try to figure out what's going on, and get a mess of fish. I like trolling. Now I like dead sticking them with minis too. I like casting for them. I just like catching fish, guys. But anyways, look there. Look there at the fish. Look at the fish. Hopefully they'll hit. Oh, I need to slow down a little bit. Sitting here jawing my pie hole, and I should be watching that screen. See them right there? All right, we should get a fish on right here, man. We'll see what happens. But I got the Mafia spinners on, but they're called. Good one too. I can tell the way he's pulling, guys. I can tell the way he's pulling. Good fish on, guys. Fish on. Got a good one. Oh. Let's see what color it is, guys. See what color it is, my man. Oh, that's a good one too. I can tell the way he's jerking and pulling. Got a good one on, Winnie. Fish on, my Winnie dog. Fish on. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Oh yeah. Oh, there he is. There he is, guys. Oh, hit me the side of the head with it. Yep. All right, I want to show you what that color is. Pink, guys. Mafia twister tail pink, guys. Right there. And see what goes on. It's different color every day, guys. It's just different color every day. I mean, it really is. So I don't want none. I don't need no more, guys. I got plenty. I don't want to. Let's see if I can jam that up here, get that up in the air a little bit. I forgot my camera holder this morning, so anyway, yeah, there's a pink chartreuse. Big old bluegill, guys. Dang old mudfish, guys. He's a fighter. He's a fighter. Another bluegill, guys. Another bluegill. There we go. Get him? Catfish or a bass, my man. Catfish or a bass. This is a crappie. This is a giant. This is a giant. It might be a big old crappie. I don't know. Snag. Fish on, guys. Fish on. Big old crappie. Might be a big old catfish he's fighting. Oh, old crappie, guys. Look at the size of that crappie. Look at the size of that one. Thought it was a big old bass, but it's a big old crappie on blue and chartreuse. Mafia twister tails, guys. Mafia spinner baits. I mean, that thing hit like it was going to eat it. You know what I'm saying? Right there, guys. That's the result right there. I thought it was a bass the way it was fighting. But yeah, that's a good one. Into the drink. Into the drink. Fight this down. Fish on, guys. Fish on. Fish on, baby. Whoa, 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 whoa. We got one on over here. Fish on, guys. Fish on. Another good one, guys. Another good one, man. Another good one. Get him in. Get him in. Everything all tangled up on Winnie Dog. Ah, yeah, we got him. We got him. We got him. That's a good one, man. That's a good one. Fish on, guy. Look at here what he hit on again. Old Mafia blue and chartreuse. Mafia blue and chartreuse. Rascals are cold. Guys, this is Friday, I guess Monday or Tuesday. A boat got a hit down there at the mouth of the Kissimmee River going into Okeechobee, and they took them out in an ambulance. 4 of them was in the boat, and the other guy said he just didn't see them. You know, be careful.